Good morning, my good people of Sierra Leone. Good morning, well wishers of Sierra Leone. This na small talk, and this na Yusufu Cabo of Southern California. Today is the 13th of September 2019. The time now is about 8:20 in the morning California time. Today is a Friday. My dear fellow citizens, we have a lot in our plate today to discuss. A lot of issues we'll go discuss. Scatter the issues because now so we government today. We government now schizophrenic government. But the development would take place now with the president engaging the people directly, engaging the opposition directly, I feel to say a very good turn, a 90-degree turn towards the right direction. I feel to say the president is bold enough to come out and emphatically stated that waiting Ben Kelefala do was wrong. He should not have done that. And because of that also, he's supposed to exact some punishment them so that this thing not go repeat again. Now that na my position. For just saying I apologize is not good enough. I think say for come out and exact some punishment them and also communicate to the people them what they expect for their then not happen again. And also the president extending a hand to the ex-president by Kuroma, which is a good thing. It's a start of a good communication between the opposition and the current government. And like I said, my assertion for that is this. I think say Nafole mitigate the upcoming planned protest that is coming up on the 19th. I think saying that he did try for do, which is also a good thing. If he did try for minimize the impact of that, a good thing also. Because waiting that go tell we is he place the responsibility not only to himself but also to people that will get impact na the nation, and he go help for by Kuroma himself join and for let it calm the situation down enough. But that not mean to say the protest not for go on. I think to say the people that will plan the protest then get a legitimate reason why they plan the protest, because of all these things then women they go on go wrong. And the president himself don't come out and he don't acknowledge them. Say waiting in the go wrong is wrong. And he needs to improve on those things. And for him to improve, I think say the reason why make the president make all the decisions are based on the fact that the people are willing to take up on the street to protest. And then for go on with that protest, and then for go on the way they wouldn't plan and for let it go on. So that way the president now go no say when people in talk something they mean and instead for mean what he talk, for let it try for improve in skills them in how it lead the country. I think say that na a very good thing. I know say we have a lot of pundits them who they go around, they talk their way of talking. For example, Kutubu Kuroma, they come and they compare the meeting of Bill Clinton with the prosecutor na waiting and column. That na a secret meeting. But the president not make this a secret. It come out na the media. Now the difference down there, Mr. Kutubu, maybe you are part of the senile factory. People are senile, they don't know. When you reach a certain age, you they lose some faculties then. Now he make most of the time you they repeat in verbatim waiting you they talk. All waiting they talk, you they repeat most of the time, and they use the same word for describe the same thing there all the time. I think saying that now you reason you probably the capacity is lacking. That's my opinion. I hope say you understand that for you critics that will come after me for that, saying that. And my observation that about Kutubu Kuma, he repeat most of what he talk, and he express himself in the same language for describe everything the same way he always described them. I don't know if he lost the words, if he get for increase in vocabulary, maybe if that's what he has to do, that's what needs to be done. But my own opinion is that for let you come out and compare waiting Bill Clinton do and waiting Mada Bio do now, like orange, apple and orange. They are two different things. Mada Bio is quite open. He come to the media, he tell the media what he feel and how he feel. And when he called by Kuruma for come make this meeting, he called the media, and the media was there, is open, he not hide anything. And the discussion went on. And the discussion now for how we go progress the country, since the president don't admit, say, everything women they go on is a wrong thing. If you admit, say, this is wrong, you will also admit the other things to be wrong. And waiting for do, waiting at the plan, moving forward. I know he prescribe any plan moving forward, waiting for do for let we mitigate all the entire. We have to come back to the response that the people need. The response the people need, they want to fulfill the ground for wet a little bit. And the ground still dry. And MRC don't come out, they don't admit, say the ground dry, it dry. Let we try to fix them. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is other critics when they say the president is forgetful. No, he is not forgetful. I don't think so. I don't think say the man is forgetful. I think say they ignore the issues then. And one thing we for start for do now is to come out. Now we don't know say he get voice for say, and when he take a voice and he take a stand, he go in the right direction. The people that women they mislead and the people that way he give the voice for letting them make noise on social media. And the social media, they react to them people, they voice them and their action they wouldn't take. If you get minister who they go na a ballot place, they go destroy ballot, it should not be a minister. If you tolerate that, if that minister still there as a minister, that means so your apology not sincere. If you feel to say waiting Ben Kelfala do is wrong and you still continue as the head of the commission, that means to say you apology not sincere. If you see say one of you people you candidate and where you put for run a constituency beat somebody to death, and you still continue with that minister there for represent that area there, that means to say, Mr. Bio, you're not sincere with your apology. This is my take on it. If they continue, well, people then they disenfranchise people that means to say you're not sincere in your apology. And if this protest happen, and you go and brutalize people and you go and disenfranchise them, that means to say your apology not sincere. We have to start to weigh all them things they have for put them in place for there. We know say waiting the president they do, he mean what he say and he talk things then what he go able for do. Now come now the social media for come blindfold we and tell we say you they do something or you discredit something, but you they go on and condone the actions then what they happen. We have to start measuring all these things. We have to be sincere to ourselves and we have to hold people accountable. And people that would in our responsible positions then for be accountable. And then for no say the work they wouldn't do is consented by the people. And if the people dissent on waiting and they do, have dissent on waiting and they do, we have to also understand, say, we get for rectify them problem, then they the way that needs to be rectified to please the people. All you have to do as a leader is to direct the people and please them the way what necessary, what the country go able for withstand. My dear fellow citizens, we don't reach at a point when social media, they make an impact. We don't reach a point when somebody like Mickey able to give voice to a nation. Anybody, whether you're upline, whether you're in a hole, you can get a camera, you can get a cell phone, you go able for send a voice message to everybody. And then voice message and they depend on the reaction of the people, can make an impact in our society. Everybody is qualified to be a journalist now. Everybody is qualified. And a good thing. We not for take them as something every opinion not just an opinion. It depends on the reaction of the people and how they receive the message and how then they take the message and how they want to deliberate on their messages then they now in matter now in the significant implication for waiting we they do na social media. But Mr. President get for start for the pay attention to them here. You get for the old frequent cabinet meetings them. I say you need to do that. I say you need to come for how can you run a government for a year and 6 months and you need to convene a cabinet meeting for let you talk and ask people they're waiting and they do and how then they do them. I just come on one of these group them when somebody they talk about Sierra Leone, they measure Sierra Leone with other country them. They say other country, the country where they, if you 10 people together, the policeman will come and ask them why make them together. Yes, policeman get that right if you come ask why the people in the gather. If the people are saying a protest, then they protest something, the policeman have no right to disturb that protest. The policeman for just day for serve as a policeman for make sure say he protect everybody and make sure say no mayhem no happen at that same day. And the person they talk also say also a day and people them is saying as alone prices then they go up. Nothing won't for expect. Of course, inflation they go up anywhere in the world, all over the world. But in comparison, what they make with alone is disingenuous. It's not genuine at all. Practical. Now, Sierra Leone prices then they go on, but there is no marker in Sierra Leone for calculate the inflation to waiting people then they make. Up till now, people then they make $500,000 leones a month, which is roughly about 500,000 leones a month is about $50 a month. But how much now you rent? What you pay? How much you go able for live per 19 a day? It's impossible to live out for $50 a month, which is about how many days? About $1 some cents a day. Now you live by. What you rent alone is about $30 or $40 a month. How you go able to pay rent? How you go able to feed you picking them? The person where they make that comparison day, and a person will not get the slightest idea how to measure inflation and income. Because USA in the talk say prices then they go up there. But again, USA in the inflation they take place and then they mark up your inflation based, then they give you a raise based on the inflation where they go on at your country. I even measure to the person say when I came here in 1985 in America, I live in California. The minimum wage at that time was $2.95 an hour. $2.95 an hour, but at the same token, at that time, when they make $2.95 an hour, one bedroom will cost you about $250 or $300 a month. But right now, one bedroom will cost you about $1,000 a month. But how much now the minimum wage? The minimum wage in California now is about $15 an hour. So that's the adjustment what the government they continuously they make. In America, then kind of money then the way they make. If you design yourself for big, not to match up with people that would they make much more than you go able for find a place where you go able for live, you go able for fair, you get food, you go able for save some of that money the way they make, depend on how you strength they for work more hours than for let you meet your demands them. And in America also, you can do 1, 2, 3 jobs them at the same time. And in Sierra Leone, for even find one job is impossible. The masses then they unemployed. Now that is not put into the equation, but people then just like for talk and they make comparison will not even match waiting and they try for compare with. But these people are the political people, the people that will choose for they on one side and they condone anything what that party they do, regardless of who that in a power. Then just they condone things them just to do them. They don't care who they marginalize. Them feel to see the proper thing to do is when a government is in power, now for suppress the other side. Instead of engaging the other side for let una all develop the country. And at the direction this what the president don't take for engage the other side. It knows say we need it takes everybody for develop that country day. It cannot be just one-sided, my dear fellow citizens. Opposition get for day, you get for understand that. The opposition are your strength. But una they take Alexei the opposition they try for weaken you. If you listen to waiting the opposition they do and waiting the opposition they say, you go able for build yourself to a point where you go deflect waiting and they say. You go able for mitigate their issues and try for make corrections them for impact waiting them people there they say to you and how for do and for reach a standard where the expectation is valued by the general public. My dear fellow citizens, then we get for come to the realization, say Sierra Leone, we all get them. And when one person they pull them, we not for allow that for happen. It's a disgrace, Mr. President, for you not to come back and say the parliament is wrong. It's not cohesive. The way it's supposed to be run is not the way it should be run. You know that. If you apologize for waiting Ben Kelfala do, you for apologize also for all the wrong things that what the parliament and the speaker of the house don't do. You for discredit that mandate. You for take him out of that position there. Since you don't come back for can reflect on what you did do. Now that me they ask you for. I don't put this in your plate for the longest time. But it look like say it take you a while for let it marinate to you, for let you know say that idea is important. For let we come back and can correct all the mistakes we make. I they urge you for make you restore you credit now you judiciary for let them come back and come fix all them things what mean done they happen wrong. I want for let you mitigate the issues them who the other side get, the APC people and get, all them people they wouldn't petition. Now we make them corrections and bring them parliamentarians and they back to where they're supposed to be and give them the voice what they need. You're not for afraid for people who they oppose you. The people that would they oppose you, now the people that would they strengthen you. Now the one that would they want you for progress. The people that would they vuvuzela what you they do, then they praise you for that. What you do wrong, then praise you. What you come, then they praise you. Now the people that want them, they want make let you fail. And then failure, then he go follow you any side you go, whether you in a power or not. Then failure, they go follow you. All them people there would they talk so, all the nonsense there would they talk, where you do something wrong, they say the other party do them. Now the people them would not want for let you better. Now the people that will not want for let you progress. Now the people that will not want for see you as a leader. They want for see you as somebody who wanna a disturbance to the engine of progress na saloon. My dear fellow citizens, and to you in particular, my president, Julius Maada Bio, I'm asking you to go back to revise all of these things and make the correction that are necessary to be corrected. I want you to let it go back. The economy is bad. That tells you, see, the possible to run the economy is not efficient, it's not effective. When I left for the put on our friends, then our power. There are a lot of other jobs you can give your friends. Any friend who now you true friend, you for able for tell them the truth and tell and say, look, you are ineffective. You cannot do this job. I'm sorry. I have to replace you with somebody that can do this job. And if you have to reach out on the other aisle, as a matter of fact, if I were you, I would come and announce my pick for all of them position. Here would it happen. So you have to come back and be sincere. And if you try for let the commission of inquiry go on again, you have to make some other adjustment for that. You have to come out, because up till now, your asset has not been declared. It's a secret. Why don't you come out and say, look, this is a time of reflection. This is a time to make correction. I was wrong not to expose my asset. But now I'm going to expose it to the people. Let's start afresh. The people are willing to give you that leeway for let you start all over again. Because you are just a quarter of all these 5 years where you get for serve. You're just a quarter of it. Use the next quarter for change things that are around. And then the last quarter, use and forgive you party the direction where you expect other party them for take over with. Now that could be your legacy. For say you na okay, adjust right. It's just like when you are in the war front. When things are going bad, you have to make adjustment. If they are going good, you have to make an adjustment. If somebody wave their white flag, you have to give them peace. You have to know that they surrender. And when they surrender, you got now your job for save them. But if you people then surrender, then you start for the shoot them back because they surrender. What you expect them to do, them will take up arms again and the fight will continue. This is just an analogy, Mr. President. And now, maybe, the people that want me, they talk, see, if I can at all, then go do me harm, then go do me this, then go do me that. The president don't take a full U-turn for come back na my position where I'm in the state all this time, for say the country, this commission of inquiry na a sham. And Allah will leave that alone. Let bygone be bygone. Let's move on. Allah let volunteer. Because the money where they spend for pay the people, the ACC boss, the new court where you create, all the money where them people they pay, now that the money where they pay them people and they pass the money where they collect from this thing. And nothing is coming out of it. Like you said, nobody is going to go to jail for it. You know, you don't have a prison for it. So what's the problem? Tell the people, come out playing. Tell them, say, let them start for investment in the country. They are investors too. They can come back and invest in the country. Bring your money from wherever you kept it. Come do your business. Let the economy grow. Let people live to live, not live to die. And Allah will come to his senses them. And I feel to say then steps here where the president don't take so, it come back to his senses. And I like that. And I have to applaud him for that. I have to applaud his courage to do all these things that he's doing now. But he needs to do more. And he needs to do it now. And this, not small talk. And this, now Yusufu Kabo of Southern California. I thank you all for listening. Bye-bye.